Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Today we're going to go over how to draw a Venom Pennywise. This could be simple, easy, and for beginners. So stay all the way to the end of the video. It's going to be maybe like a 10-minute video, maybe less. So like in 10 minutes, you'll have a new skill. So stick around. I'm going to be using, like I said, this marker right here. I might even use a little bit of a colored pencil, red one, I'm not sure. But let's get into it already. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the eye of Pennywise slash Venom, and over here I'm going to start the other. I'm going to mark them out pretty much. Going to go over here, kind of draw a mixture of the eyes. Venom has this really wiggly kind of eye going on. It looks really huge, like Spider-Man's eye, but for this one, I'm not going to draw quite as big. Down here, pull in here a little bit. I'm gonna come in like so. So it's gonna have that shape, but it's gonna be kind of like that. It's still gonna be in the style of like Pennywise. Ooh, also forgot to mention, if you love learning how to draw every day, you can learn a little bit more day by day. Hit the subscribe button and click the bell notification. That's gonna let you know when I post. And hit like, by the way, if you like this kind of mixture stuff. I'll post a lot more of it if you press the like button. If you like the idea. Go over here. Same thing. A little bit bulging out there. And then pulling up here. Like so. Pulling out down. Curve over here. Pulling up there. So just a mirror of that shape right there on that side. Alright, sounds good. I'm going to pull a line here for the furrowing of the eyes, you know. Pulling like so, pulling out. Obviously he's going to have like an angry look to him. That furrowing brow line. And you can keep drawing lines here because we're on Pennywise's section here. Like so. Alrighty, let's go over here and draw the Venom-like smile here. What I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to draw a line up here for a smile. I want the smile to come really high. And what I'm going to have to do, because I just realized that I should have drawn this in the lower. So what I'm going to do, you know, because I got to put his hair in, I forgot about that. I'm going to end up at some point moving this down, okay? Just to let you know ahead of time. I'm going to pull down here, pulling in, pulling on this side, and then going up that smile again. Right on. Over here, I'm going to throw the teeth, and you know, obviously Pennywise has sharp teeth as well. They're a little bit different. I think Carnage only has like one row of teeth. They're bigger, and or I'm not sure actually. They might be comparable in size. I'm just gonna draw these triangles, and I'm gonna try to draw them at different sizes so that, you know, it makes sense. I'm gonna pull a line down here for the tongue. Pull a line down here. Pull up. And I'm going to have that tongue. It's not going to be quite as wild as Venom's, just pure Venom's, you know. Pull down. Curve over here, pulling up. Like so. I'm going to draw basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw the side of the face around here. Pull downward. I'm going to pull downward into it. And then pull down to like the lower area. And I'm not going to make it anywhere near as long as normally pure Venom's mouth will be. Make it like so. But I am still going to draw these teeth. So let's go over here and draw the lower bottom part of the teeth here. if you want, you can draw the lip first. Right here. And on this side, we're going to start the teeth here. And again, they're just triangle forms. They're aiming upward. Nothing too wild. Like so. Like in here. You could even draw the tongue a little bit bigger. You could fill in this place, right here, the back of the mouth here, completely dark. It's up to you. Or you could draw more teeth in the back the way Pennywise would have. He would have more teeth in the back. It's rows and rows of teeth. Okay, and let's do what I said I was going to do originally. I should move the paper down here, and I'm going to have to use this paper fill in because I want his hair in here, and his hair is going to be kind of like, I forgot his hair is pretty big. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to draw the side of his hair first. I'm not going to draw any ears on him, by the way. Pull around here to the side. Up here. We got his hair on the side over there. Going over here. Same thing. Forgive me, hopefully you started lower on the paper than I did. Yeah, forgive me about that. And I'm going to throw the attachments to the hair right here where the hair attaches to the head. Like so. Same thing on this side. Right on. Line over here, and that's kind of where it's gonna, for me, you just ignore the edge of the paper there because I didn't do it correctly. And I'm gonna make his forehead. He's got a pretty big forehead. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go up and draw the tip for the rest of the hair. Like so. What I'm going to do as well is going to pull down in like a V shape for the widow's peak. He didn't really have one in, like Pennywise doesn't really have that in it that much, but I want to do it for this. I want to give it more angles to this version of him. And I'm going to pull up here, up the striations of the hair, where, because the hairline's in the middle there. And it's going to pull up into that other shape. You can kind of do more over here with small lines. Like so. Draw more lines over here because his face is white. You're going to see a lot of that stuff. And let's draw I'm just going to put a little bit of color here. I'm not going to color his whole hair. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go actually with a marker, a red marker. And you don't need to do this part, but I do recommend it. If there's anything on here that needs color is him, Let's go over his lips first. Sorry, I forgot about this. I'm going to go over his lips right here. I'm going to draw thickness to them. Like so. And I'm going to draw this midsection here completely. I'm going to color it completely red where his nose would be. But I'm going to go over here as well. Draw a thin line around where the lips will be. Okay, cool. So now let me go with a red marker here, and I'm going to fill the lips in. You can use a colored pencil. You can use anything you'd like. I'm just going to use a marker. You can use a Crayola brand marker. I'm using a sandwich. I got this at a sandwich shop, so this is basically free advertising for them, although I think it's only a local one, so I think they're only in Southern California, I think. Gonna go over here. It's just too big of a thing to leave out. His the red of this. It's just too big of a feature to leave out. Okay. Center right here, I am going to color that completely red as well. And let's jump into that. It's kind of red area right here. And we are going to draw the line that goes through his eye, but we're just gonna start it here as opposed to having it wind around. It would just be weird looking. So we're gonna have that come up, maybe curve off a little bit. Come up here, same thing, curve off a little bit, like so. And I'm gonna fill that in. Give these, you gotta have the features of both, right? You can take this further if you'd like. You can take it into, coloring his hair, coloring his tongue, anything of that sort. Oh, you could even color inside his mouth, which I'm actually gonna fill in the inside of his mouth for this. I want to have like a kind of dramatic drawing, right? Like almost like a black and white, but not really. It's a black and white, but there's the red of it really stands out because that's such a big character trait of Pennywise. So I guess the idea is that the symbiote, swallowed up Pennywise essentially, and they are merged. I don't know how that would happen in the multiverse, maybe. I wouldn't be shocked if they started bringing in a lot of stuff with the multiverse because they're doing that now in Marvel, which I love the multiverse. Wow, it is such a cool thing. But yeah. And what you could do as well is you could color that anything you want. I was going to color it black or yellow, but white also works because that would take from Venom's kind of like Venom's look. And I'm gonna make this a little bit thicker on the front because they're gonna have a shadow from them going downward. Any little details here? You could throw maybe some small thin lines showing the curvature of that big old forehead he has. Some more lines going down at this point. Some lines over here around the tongue. Over here with the hair, kind of throwing some more straight, thin lines. Remember that. Thin is detail. Thin lines. Don't draw them thick. That's not gonna work. Maybe more here in the bags under the eyes. Anyways, that is it. Actually, I want some right here around the brow area. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed that video, if you got value from this video, please share it. That is the biggest thing you can possibly do as a payment back. Just share the video. It takes 2 seconds. It's completely free to do, and you can share it either. There's a share button on Twitter, I believe. Bottom Twitter. On YouTube, the bottom right-hand corner, you can share it to Twitter or Reddit or Pinterest, and it's really easy to do. It takes 2 seconds. If you like the video, please do it. It makes such a huge impact to the channel. You would never understand. It's so huge. And that is it. Thank you so much. I will see you next time, and let me know some other stuff you want to see. See you later.